Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last episode, well, we kind of had a special episode in the last episode. We built 3 PCs to sell on PC Bay. So let's open up PC Bay real quick. Here they all are. If you want to see me building these, you should go check out the last episode. I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner so you can go take a look. We haven't ended the day. We haven't done anything. We still have a full 5 days remaining. At the end of this episode, we're going to check this again, and we'll see what our bids are up to. So let's get that out of the way. I'm going to hop into the email here. We had a couple of fixes. We got this one, and I think this one. This one's due in 3 days. This one doesn't technically have a due date, so we'll wait on that one. Let's do this one. It says, can you help with this? I need something repaired. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? Sometimes it just locks up when I try to turn it on. Can you try and work out what's wrong? Do you think you could do that in 3 days? It's not as quick as it used to be. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? So, sent from my phone. Probably because their computer is not working. So they've got a budget of $200 to diagnose and fix. Sounds like once we get the PC up and running, we're going to need to run a virus scan because they're saying it's not as quick as it used to be. Usually that indicates that there are some viruses on that PC. So we don't exactly know what's wrong with it. Could be the motherboard, could be their power supply. We've had a lot of power supply issues in the last few episodes when we've been repairing PCs. Seems like everybody's power supply is dying right now. I mean, it could be something else as well, but those are the two most likely ones. But with a budget of $200, I think that Z390 Ace might be more than $200 if I remember right. So we'll have to see though. We'll have to see. Oh, they've got two 1070s in there as well. Man. Is 860 watts enough? Well, that's a 95 watt part. And what are those? 200 and something a piece? Yeah, they're probably all right. They're probably all right. All right, well, let's go ahead and accept that one. Next, let's find a build. Let's go all the way down to the bottom here. Ooh. I'm not a huge fan of doing the ones that need me to do a 3D Mark score of whatever. Let's wait on that one. Ooh, this one has a big budget. Photoshop. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. It says, my friend says you work with computers. I'm looking to pay for a new PC. Some are called to Adobe Photoshop. Others have Adobe Photoshop thrust upon them. I'm the latter. Can you finish before 6 days? I like nice and shiny new components. My brother has Seagate in his PC. He says they're the best. Thanks, Jay. So Jay's got a pretty large budget of $6,250 to be able to run Photoshop at recommended spec. Well, let's take a look at will it run. I'm pretty sure that Photoshop doesn't require all that much power. I mean, yes, but no. So the recommended spec here wants 9 gigs of RAM. 9. So right. Minimum spec is 8. Recommended spec is 9 gigs of RAM. That can't be right. That can't be right. You know, for pure curiosity, let me go to my other screen here.
A few moments later.
So this is directly from Adobe's website. For recommended, it says 16 gigs or more, not 9 gigs. They also want 4 gigs of GPU memory, and it doesn't exactly state what graphics card to use or what CPU to use. It just needs to be 2 gigahertz or faster. Anyway, I'm going down a rabbit hole here. This is just weird though. At 9 gigs of RAM, obviously we're going to put in at least 16 gigs. They want 2 gigs of VRAM, 3 gigs of storage, a Pentium G4500, and a GTX 960. 9 gigs of RAM. All right. Oh, me. Let's go ahead and accept that one. I'm going to get the store opened up here. The shop, the store, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts for this Photoshop build, put into the shopping cart, and as soon as I've got everything in there, I will come back and show you. All right. For this build, we're going to go with the MSI Creator TRX 40 motherboard, an AMD Ryzen Threadripper 3960X. I'm not sure if I've actually ever built with one of those. For the cooler, we're going to go with an NZXT Kraken Z73. That's an AIO water cooler. 4 sticks of Corsair Dominator Platinum. RGB in black. It is 8 gig, 4000 megahertz. For the graphics card, we're going to go with an MSI RTX 3080 Supreme X10G. For storage, we've got a Team Group 4 terabyte SSD. They also said they wanted a bunch of Seagate, so we're going to put in 2 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drives, as well as one 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drive. For power supply, we're going to go with an Antec Signature 1300 watt Platinum. Never built with that. We're going to put all that in the Fractal Design Define 7 with dark tempered glass. Okay, for the repair, I don't know what's wrong with it, so when we find out what's wrong, we'll order parts and we'll have them delivered same day. Obviously, up here in the right-hand corner, money's not an issue, so same-day delivery is whatever. So let's go ahead, let's buy this now. Let me double-check and make sure. Yep, that's in transit. Perfection. Let's go in the day, let's get everything in, and we can get to work. All right, go to work. Go to work. Here's all of our stuff. We did get something here, an NVMe drive from PC Bay. I'm constantly ordering stuff over there, so it's not a surprise to get things in. Let's grab the sticky note here. I want to get that put on this workbench as usual. And we're going to find the case. Here it is. Let's get that put on this workbench. And then here's our, our very dusty, very pixelated repair. We're going to have to dust this. Oh my gosh. It's all the way around. It's absolutely filthy. Holy cow. So yeah, I don't know why I expected the inside to be any better. Yeah, it doesn't power on. It doesn't power on at all. I'm gonna get some compressed air here. Let's see if we can make a dent in this. Feel like this could benefit from going outside and using a hose. Oh, man. There we go. Getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Is that clean? Is that good? Is it? I think so. I think we're set. Okay, so this thing didn't power on at all. What color cables are these? Purple-ish? They're purple-ish. Should I try to find out what color these are? Because they didn't ask for them to be changed. I don't think I have this color cable. Are they pink? Could be. They could be pink, ribbon braided, plain pink. Let's unplug something. Because I'd really like to find the right ones. That looks right. That looks right. Okay. Because I'm going to unplug everything. I want to see if this power supply is dead. I have a suspicion it's the power supply. Not pink. There we go. The power supply is, in fact, broken. Do I have another one? No, that's the only one. That's the only one I've got, so we need to get a Fractal Design 860 watt power supply. Let's go over here and order one. Let's see. Power supplies. 860 watt. 140 bucks. Yeah. Hopefully that's powerful enough for what they got in their system. Same day delivery. Let's buy it now. It's already here. It took 3 boxes for one power supply. It's fancy. It's fancy, fancy. Power supplies. And we've got the 860. Let's put that in here. Let's cable everything back up. We're going to see. We're going to see if this fixed the problem. And then I think we should maybe run a virus scan. All right, let's see if its power's on. Let's go into the BIOS here just to see if they need XMP turned on. They did. Okay. All right. I'm going to let this thing reboot here, or boot into the OS. I'm going to put the virus scan on. Virus scanner. Oh, it's going to run slow. It's going to run slow because they're booting from a hard drive. There we go. Let this restart. What kind of cooler is that? That's something there. That doesn't seem like it would be enough of a cooler for an 8700K. Still saying diagnose and fix. Maybe that's just because we need to run the virus scanner. 289. That's not too bad. Let's clean that up. 289. All right. Saying we're good now. We're good now. That front fan spinning, back fan spinning, everything seems to be working. All right. Let's put the side panel on. There we go. Place in the delivery area. Can do. Can do. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get started on this Photoshop build that needed 9 gigs of RAM. That had to be a typo in this game. Had to be. Had to be. I've never built in this case. Well, I've built in a Define 7, but I've never built in this particular color of case. So I'll state it that way. Let's see. I think this needs to come off. This needs to come off. We're putting a 360 in here. I have a feeling that needs to go. Let's get that out of the way so we can take these mounts out for hard drives. And let me take that one out. There we go. And then I think we're gonna put the 360 here in the front. So I want to get these fans out of the way. We'll probably just stick them up in the top of the case. There should be room. Should be room. Let's go to case fans and scroll down to the bottom. We're gonna grab these two Fractal Design fans. Go ahead and get those installed up in the top. There we go. Very nice. I like the inside of this case. It's shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay, motherboards. Let's go down here to the bottom. We've got the MSI Creator TRX 40. Oh, this is going to look good in this case. This is going to look really nice. So that's an M.2 and that one down there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Get this thing ready for some RAM. We got 4 sticks. And the CPU. Let's see, this needs to come down as well. And then maybe we'll put the SSD over there. We'll have to see. Let's do fits this PC. We've got the... Oh, we've got 2. Oh, one of them's used. Okay. We've got the Threadripper 3960X. Oh, no. 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 I want to put the... There we go. Click the wrong spot. We'll get that closed up. And then I want to get RAM put in next. So we've got 4 sticks of this Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB in black, 8 gig, 4000 megahertz. I like the way that looks. It's going to look really nice in this build. We're going to be running nice quad channel RAM here. Perfect. Heck yeah. Okay, we need some storage. We need some storage. We're going to wait on all these hard drives we're putting in. Let's just get this 4 terabyte, which I've never built with. So I think $750. If we're going to get this 4 terabyte Team Group SSD mounted in here. There we go. Let's see. I think that needs to go and that. Could do a vertical mount, but I don't know that I want to do that in this particular build. Next, I want to get some thermal paste on this huge dot of thermal paste on this CPU and go ahead and get the cooler in. We've got the NZXT Kraken Z73, which shows the temperature of the CPU. Let's see here. I think we'll have to swing around this side to get this thing to mount where we want it. Okay. And while we're over here, we've got a power supply. Oh, we do need to take this out of the way. Got a power supply, and I do want to put the 3 hard drives in. But before I can put in 3, I need to at least put in one of these drive bays. So we can put 2 down here, and then we'll do another one there. So, let's see. What am I looking for? Storage. Storage. So, let's put the 1 terabyte here. And then we'll do a 3 terabyte here. And a 3 terabyte here. Cool. Then I'm going to grab the power supply. Oh, let's sell that broken thing off. We've got the Antec Signature 1300 watt platinum power supply. Get that installed here. And it's doing that stupid thing where you put screws in for no reason whatsoever. Just to put this mounting ring on. It's not how it works, but it's cool. It's cool. Let's see, while we're here, let's grab this beauty panel and go ahead and put that back on there so I don't forget. And I think all we need is our graphics card. For that, we've got the MSI RTX 3080 Supreme X10G. We're going to mount that here. That looks real nice with the inside of this case being shiny. I mean, this is a build that's not really for gaming. This is more for someone in the creative world running Photoshop. Maybe they'll be doing some video editing, running Premiere Pro or something like that. So, I mean, that doesn't need to be super flashy like a gaming PC. But I think it looks nice. I think it looks real nice. So, we need to cable this up and put the case back together. For cables, the inside of this case is kind of a shiny gray, so maybe we'll do like a gray. I don't want to do a dark gray. I want to do something light. Maybe this one here, not green. Let's try this light gray. Can't even see that. Let's do the graphics card. Kind of wanted something a little bit lighter. But I don't think I have anything. I mean, that says it's gray, but might be alright. Might be alright. Let's cable it all up. See how I feel once it's all done. And we need to do all of these hard drives back here. There we go. And the front panel connector. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just wanted them to blend. They look like they're blending pretty nice. Okay, I want to get this case put back together. We got a beauty panel that goes over on this side. We've got a dust filter that goes up on the top. Should have a top panel. Let's see what else we've got here. We should have a dust filter for the front. What's this beauty panel for? What is this beauty panel for? Oh, is it for back or for up here? Okay. It looks bigger. It looks bigger than that. Then we've just got all these drive bays, which, oh my gosh, this thing can hold so many drives. Oh, geez. I'm going to go ahead and put the side panels on. Let's close this front. I want to get this side panel put on. This might be one of those cases where when you put the side panel on, it resets everything, and that's just a pain in the butt. Let me get USB drive in here. And I do want to hop into the BIOS because I doubt this is at 4,000 megahertz for the RAM. There we go. Let's make sure this is booting from our SSD, which it is. Gonna let this thing install the operating system. That was nice and quick. I do want to put the lighting app on here because, yeah, I want to make this look a little more professional. It doesn't need a bunch of RGB going on. I think maybe we're going to do something in the gray realm for lighting. Let's do select all, static. Maybe that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Let's take a look at this thing without the UI in the way. I think it turned out nice. I think any professional would be happy with that sitting on their desk. I mean, a gamer would too. It's a nice build. Wouldn't really use Threadripper for gaming, but I mean, I guess you could. It's really up to you. I think that turned out really nice. Really nice. So we're all done with that. Let's go put this thing over here, and then we can collect some money, and then we can check on our PC base stuff. So here is our fix. Let's collect that. 5 stars. They diagnosed and fixed my PC, and it's running better than ever. Awesome. Then, where was our build? Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. For Photoshop. Photoshop build, 5 stars. I like the new PC. Excellent. Couldn't ask for more. Oh, good. We got another fix then. We're hurting for fixes. We got lots of builds, not many fixes. Anything good in here? Thermaltake Core P5 Green for 63 bucks. PC build for 2,138. I'm good. We just built a PC with that exact CPU in it and with a better graphics card. So yeah. Is that a cooler? I think that's a cooler. The Silverstone PF360W ARGB for 50 bucks. We might take a look at that. And a bronze power supply. Okay. Okay. We got to go into PC Bay anyway. Sure, we'll take that. I do not want that build. I will take this because I thought maybe it was white with the W. Wasn't sure. Could use some things for some white builds. A non-modular power supply. No thanks. No thanks. All right, let's take a look at our auctions. So the first one with the 8700K and the 970 current bids $132. Not really expecting that one to sell for a whole lot. The next one with a Threadripper 1950X and a 1080, or actually two. That had two 1080s, if I remember right. That's up to $639, and the 5800X with RTX 3080s up to $1105. So over the next 4 episodes, we'll continue checking these out and see what they get up to. Again, if you didn't see where I built these, you should go back and check that video out. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified every time a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. You can also become a channel member or do a super thanks. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.